All right, Eagles and Commanders. Uh, the spell checking, though, run the spell check. Just run the spell check. Eagles and Commanders here. NFL action for Sunday in this one. Eagles obviously going to be a big road favorite here, but hey, it's a division game. The Commanders are making some noise. You got to like what the Commanders are doing. And if they're getting points, sign me up. I don't want the Eagles in this spot against Washington. Uh, hey, are the Eagles great? Sure, they are. Are they as good as we think they are? Maybe not quite, right? There are some levels. Who said Thomas? Is it Thomas? No, Tone Miggins. Tony out there. There are levels to this, as Tone Miggins would say. And yeah, look, I've got a home division dog in a total that looks to me like it's totally dropped here. Yeah, did it open 40, 45 for the most part? 44 and a half, 45 and a half. Yeah. Was it even as high as 45 in the earliest look aheads? Yeah. I mean, we know these totals have gone down. You got Sam Howell in here. We know that, you know, that in itself, um, it is what it is. The Commanders are going with Sam Howell, but I want the points in division game where don't want to be a player, no player. I just crush a lot, Thomas. And we've seen, obviously, uh, Eagles when they're on top of their game, they're looking great. We don't have to talk about the play that everybody wants to ban. There should be, hey, I think it's fine. Like the play legal. If every team was doing it, maybe then we could ban it. But not if only one team's doing it. That would be unfair to ban it because every team has the opportunity to do it. So I want Washington every single time here in a division game. Yeah, buy a point, buy a half a point, buy a point. Buy it up to 8, buy it up to 8.5, and lay 240. I don't care. I want the Commanders. Take some money line too. This is going to be a tough game for the Eagles. You know it's going to be a tough game for the Eagles, right? I mean, look, sure they are 4-2-1 against the spread so far, but they've only run their running game has slowed. No doubt. They're not running for 150 games anymore. They're really only running for about, I don't know, 80, 90, 100, 100 yards a game. But they have won and covered 3 of 4 on the road. I'll give them that certainly as well. Eagles have gone under in 4 of their last 5 games. Here we are, road favorite. Feels like an under. Is the value kind of gone? Yeah, but still, it feels it's gonna be pretty close to that. Uh, but I don't know. It does feel like an under a little bit to me now. Commanders will have some issues that they've got to work out this week. They were just 3 of 25 on third down in the last 2 games. They've lost 4 of their last 5, and uh, you know they certainly have had a few issues, but um, they've been getting off to slow starts too. They've got to avoid that. Eagles beat Washington already once this season. Remember that game? It went to overtime. It was just a few weeks ago. It was back in week 4. Eagles won that game at home. Remember, 34-31 at home. So series has gone over in 6 of the last 8 meetings, and that was a high-scoring game. But I think this one's going to be different. I'm taking the Washington Commanders here, plus 6 points, 6.5, I guess is what we'll call it. Let me see if there's sixes out there at all. All right. I want the Commanders. You know it. Now, well, at least I sung it okay, Darren. Well, it wasn't my fault. Thomas said it first, I think. I like to say that as my pick sometimes. No play, I just crush a lot.